Returning very briefly to the state of the studio system, there was a great interview with Betty Comden and Adolph Green, who were writers for the Arthur Freed unit in the golden age of the MGM musical. And in this interview, they talked about, it was actually for a documentary on Arthur Freed. And in this interview, they talked about the fact that each time they had a premiere, it would be this huge event, Radio City Music Hall or wherever, saturation press coverage, huge gala event parties. It would be massive. And in 1955, they did a film with Gene Kelly called It's Always Fair Weather. And they recalled opening the trade papers, opening in drive-ins across the country. And that was the signal to them that that was it. It was kind of over. Once again, this transition from the market that the major studios knew to this new era that Sam Arkoff was very keen to, well, create and build.
Well, sure, and he exploited that. I mean, you could even, to coin a phrase, it went from the floodlights to the headlights.
Yes, yes.
Instead of the big premiere, you see the newsreels where the guys get out of the cars and people are freaking out and they're shaking hands and the flash bulbs are going, tuxedos and whatnot. But then a guy like Arkoff, AIP turned a lot of what they call last run theaters that carried a lot of whatever B product, or they were down the street as opposed to on the main drag, last run theaters and drive-ins into places where attractive new product was placed. I mean, like I said before, they created this market. The kids want to go to the drive-in. The kids want to go, have one of their places. Maybe they're even turning away from their folks and the way the things were done in the old days. So as you've said, new product, not just a last run film, was being shown in these places. Drive-ins especially was a big deal, and AIP definitely did that. They put their brand new film, it premiered in the what were formerly called B houses and the drive-ins, but that was and the shifting sands. You can chart the graph of the timeline of Hollywood, how things went up and down and where they changed and what caused the changes. And definitely Arkoff was at the vanguard of this particular change. And a harder, edgier film, not just the films themselves, but where they were premiered and where they were played.